I would say my idea of an adventure would be to go somewhere you have never been, see some things that you have never seen, and get some thrills that you would have hoped to experience.
It was a good experience to come meet people of different nationalities, coming together, doing the same activity, the same goal, but everyone taking out something different from it.
For a long time I really wanted to go to Mongolia because I love the faces of these people. I think they're so immensely pretty.
It was something completely different. I couldn't find anything else where you could drive yourself around somewhere like Mongolia, so that's what motivated me to come. It just wasn't like your ordinary holiday.
There was a connection with the soul. Yes, we can say so.
It was an amazing experience to be part of this expedition because it felt like a family, and together you're strong, and then you're discovering this amazing country with all these different landscapes that change so rapidly.
What drew me into joining the expedition of Nomadic Road, I think, was seeing the beautiful imagery and the videos on Instagram, and that pulled me in. And then I think what got me over the edge was when I read that you could actually drive the cars yourself. So this was not just being a passenger, this was being a driver, and frankly, this is what this seemed to be a dream come true.
The experience so far has been amazing. I'm actually thinking about it. I'm very sad that there's only a couple of days left.
It was an experience of different kind, and the Milky Way was beautiful. I've never seen shines bright, so bright.
It's about freedom, being able to give yourself the freedom to grow, and that's what I guess we all did also within the group. Yeah, I feel very privileged to be part of this expedition.
So far, the different drives, more tarmac, more highway, and then you go south towards the desert, and then the sand dunes, and then you come back up towards the mountains and the woods. And these hills that you see behind me are, it's just been incredible, the driving experience, working with the team.
I think what you have when you travel through Mongolia is a sense of freedom. There's no fences, there are no borders to speak of, and you can just take a right if you want to. You can drive off into the fields, into the mountains. There are no signs. You have a sense of freedom, I think, that is incredible.
You know, you go from the sand that's really beige to the butter yellow to the orange to the red. There's no tourism, there's no pollution. It's a real culture.
It's new every day. Yeah, it's something new every day, which is great. It's always unexpected.
In 3 words, it would be driving, beautiful landscape.
The most challenging aspect of this journey was for me driving through the Gobi Desert.
Sleeping like in the middle of nowhere in remote areas.
Challenging aspect for me was the driving. I'd never done it before, I'd never been off-road, so that took a bit of gumption. But as I said, by the second day, maybe, got used to the size of the car, and with everyone in Convoy, felt good.
The challenge is if you have some mechanical sympathy for the cars. These cars are indestructible, they go everywhere. But also to make the ride more comfortable, you have to watch every little rock. It's quite mentally engaging to be focused for very long hours driving like that. But it's also very satisfying in the end.
To my surprise, it was actually more fun to be part of an expedition than to drive alone, because if you drive alone, it's not so much fun. When you're driving an expedition, you're connected with each other through walkie-talkies. You can point out interesting things along the way. You can have some fun, you can ask questions, you get some information.
It felt that we were really taken care of, always. It felt safe because of the team that was there, so whatever happened, it was never a problem.
The support team and Nomadic Road in general are just incredible. They organize, they plan ahead. Everything has a solution, something that they've already thought of ahead, and the experience has been amazing.
This expedition was a little special for us because we brought our son along with us. This is the first time we did something which was out of our comfort zone for all 3 of us. and from our regular work life, from his regular study life, and to come together, being in the same place for a long duration and doing things together, this definitely made it special for us.
What motivated us was a series of things. It's actually our honeymoon. I came here with my wife. We got married last year and decided to come here for this expedition in 2025. We saw a couple of documentaries and also the videos and the behind the scenes of Nomadic Road from the previous years. And we were just like, is it really worth it to do a typical honeymoon, you know, in a 5-star resort or somewhere else, or to come to like visit this beautiful country with these amazing landscapes and views and this incredible people and learn more from them, from how they live, and also the driving experience. Both my wife and I are are motorheads basically, and we enjoy driving, so we've been sharing the drives every day, and it's just been amazing. Like, we couldn't have picked a more perfect choice.
Met some really interesting people from all different walks of life, who all have different reasons for coming. So it's been great every lunchtime or some of the stops we take to have a chat to them. It's been fantastic.
I think I was telling Kamal, we've not laughed so much together as a family before. The way we laughed in a small car in the last 7-8 days. So that was amazing, I think. As a family, we had some deeper conversations.
I learned that I can do some hard things, like driving off-road and driving a car that's much bigger than me. So yeah, that's what I've discovered I can do.
I have discovered about myself that I need to calm down a bit. I don't need to be the perfectionist that I carry the burden on my shoulders for. I can let go and I can have fun.
The wildest thing was driving from this dune and just really driving super fast and flying. Yes.
And I think what I would like to add is when we came back and when we looked back at the day, when we reflected, I think it was very fulfilling. Saying we did it. It was we were proud of us.
Yeah, it's something which we didn't expect we will accomplish. We did think once in a while we might ask someone else to drive for us, but I think between the three of us we managed it, and it was a great fun time.
I discovered that I am more flexible than I thought I was. I already consider myself like a flexible person, but here on this expedition, you really have to just have an open mind and adapt to all of the situations. There's a great support team to help us, face every challenge that every day poses.
We did have some issues on the dunes. We were a little bit too enthusiastic and we got stuck in the sand pretty bad. I think that one was probably the most challenging, but apart from that, it was a joyride.
I think yesterday's day was a bit challenging for us. It was a long duration, a lot of driving, and very different terrains altogether. Exciting as well as tiring. Yes, by the end of the day, we did feel a bit drained. But the overall journey throughout the day was very nice. We enjoyed the lunch in the afternoon where we stopped in the town, we went to the supermarket, ate at the bakery, and did everything together. So overall the experience was very nice.
Today was a day where we exposed ourselves to a lot of culture. We saw wrestling and archery and horse races, and yeah, it's been a great deal of fun.
And I think day before yesterday's experience of middle of nowhere, setting up the tent, doing that special only for us, where for almost 100 kilometers there's no one but us.
I want to get out into nature more because it's healthy. It recharges my batteries, and I should be doing this more often.
But I think that was special. I think I think it got us closer as a family.